Wiltshire's very lucky to have a fraud protect officer. Not every force has one, but my role is a new role that started last June.
And what's the whole point of it? Is it to try and, I guess, prevent people from being a victim of fraud?
It is about, my job is to educate and to try and raise awareness on the dangers of fraud. It's to assist people to understand fraud so they can identify it. Unfortunately, the chances of us stopping those emails, those text messages coming to us is very, very slim. However, if we recognise when we get these cold material type emails, we recognise it and don't engage with it.
And is it mainly emails and electronic stuff through your phones that you're concerned about mainly these days?
I think people think about fraud and they think it is just emails and it is just text messages. It is actually much more than that, and it is about us understanding our own financial world as much as anything, and understanding and identifying when somebody is literally just trying to scam you out of money. Fraudsters are very, very good at what they do, but we need to be better, and by understanding fraud, we can be better and we can recognise this. 80% of fraud is a preventable crime. So if we can put our resources into prevention, then we will bring those figures down.
Obviously, people can look at the Wiltshire Police website, also they can go on the Action Fraud website to get ideas of how to protect themselves. But what handy hints have you got for people maybe listening today who are maybe sitting at home looking at their computer at the moment?
One of the main things that I say to people is, one, I want to get people to have the confidence to say no. It is okay to say no to people, not to engage in cold calling. If we stopped engaging in cold calling, whether that be on the phone or whether that be door to door, we will reduce these figures.
The thing is, as you know, these scammers are quite convincing. They look real, don't they?
They do look real, but we can, like I said, if we understand our own financial world, we understand what's going on in our own bank accounts, we would know whether there was an unusual transaction that had taken place on our account, because we're checking that and we know what's going on in our bank. If you do get materials, it is about double checking our information. If you get a telephone number that's come through the post, double check it by going onto their website to confirm that that number is real. If anybody gets into a situation where they think that they have taken a cold call, they have started to engage, but they're starting to double check information, or just having that light bulb moment that says, I'm not sure about this, put the phone down and we can call the police, and we will give them advice. If we need to help them, we will be there to help them.